Our book today is about our animal, which is a yak. And so you can see this picture of a yak, and they have two horns, and they're real hairy. So let's find out more information about a yak. I am a yak. I am a cousin of the buffalo and bison. So if you know what a buffalo or bison is, they're a cousin. That means they're kind of like family. There are domesticated yaks and wild ones. That means sometimes people have them as pets, but they also can just be in the wild. You can tell us apart based on how we look and how big we are. I live in the grassy meadows. Some of my brothers and sisters live in Central Asia. You will find most of my family in the Tibetan Plateau in the Himalayas. So they do not live around us. We have buffalo and bison around us, but we do not have yaks. I offer plenty of gifts, my fur, my milk, and my meat. So let's see what you can do with those. My fur can be used for coats and costumes. It's nice and hairy, so I'm sure it's nice. People use my fur to make fake beards. Oh my goodness, that's so silly, isn't it? Did you know that even my dung is useful? Do you know what the word dung means? That's their potty. And that's even useful. Some people use it as fuel. And fuel would be like maybe for fires. My family is nearly endangered because we get hunted a lot. That means there's not very many of them left, because people hunt them so much for their fur and meat and things. I have curled horns on my head. That's what we saw in the front picture. Right here, we have those curled horns. Boys and girls both have horns, but the boys are longer. So that's how you can tell them apart maybe, if you're good enough to see if they're shorter or longer. I am a big animal. I am a plant eater, a herbivore. All right, so they don't eat meat, they just eat plants like grass. That's why they live in the grassy plains. I love eating grass, moss, tubers, and lichens. And I don't know what tubers and lichens are, to be honest. So I might have to look that up later. I chew, and chew my food before swallowing it. When it snows, I use my horns to dig up food. After our first birthdays, we are already called adults. There are more than 100 members in my family.